and grabbed the strange liquid for himself. As the other ape men attacked, he drank the liquid and began to mutate, growing in size and strength. The transformation gave Spair the power he needed to fight back. He charged at the giant ape and engaged it in a fierce battle, tearing off its arms and beating it to death. The ape men, realizing that Spair was now too strong for them to defeat, tried to run away, but Spair was not about to let them escape. He chased them down and slaughtered them, leaving no survivors. As the sun rose the next morning, the effects of the strange liquid wore off and Spair returned to his normal size. He rushed to Fang's side and was devastated to find her unconscious and badly injured. He held her in his arms and cried, overcome with grief and anger. As Fang began coughing up blood, Spair knew he had to act fast. He ran to get some bags of water, determined to save her life. Spair realized that Fang was in trouble when he saw vultures flying around her. Determined to help her, he brought water to her and used it to create mud, which he used to cover her injuries. However, more vultures arrived, making it difficult for him to protect her. Despite this, he persisted and did his best to cover all of her injuries. Fang was too heavy for Spair to carry, so he looked for a way to transport her. He found some bamboo sticks and vines and used a sharp rock to create a weapon. He then used the bamboo sticks and vines to construct a makeshift bed for Fang. It was a struggle to get her onto the bed, but he eventually succeeded. As he carried her through the jungle, vultures attacked them, but he was able to dodge them. After walking for a long time, Spair stopped to rest. He went to a stream to get water for Fang, but as he was feeding her, he noticed a wild dog watching them. In order to protect Fang, he gathered sticks and made a fire around her. He then sat by her side as she fell asleep, keeping watch over her through the night. The next morning, Spair woke up to find that Fang had fallen asleep beside her. She looked around, but saw that no one was attacking them. Spair decided to continue moving, and tied the makeshift bed to himself using the vines so he could carry Fang with him. As they walked through the woods, several wild dogs began following them. In order to protect Fang, Spair led them to a nearby cave and chased the dogs away. He then kept watch over Fang, building fires around the cave to keep them safe through the night. However, their safety was short-lived as a swarm of flesh-eating beetles attacked them. Spair did his best to push them away, but their shells were too strong to break. He tried stabbing them, but that didn't work either. Instead, he turned them around and stabbed them in the stomach, killing them. He then roasted the beetles and served them as food to Fang. The following day, Spair fed Fang and stepped out of the cave to assess their surroundings. He sensed that the wild dogs were still nearby and used several rocks to barricade the cave. The dogs circled the cave, searching for a way to enter, but Spair returned and fought them off, killing some of them. Spair and Fang are in a cave, tending to each other's wounds when they hear the approaching dogs. Determined to protect themselves, Spair dons a pair of knuckles made from beetles, ready for a fight. As the